Okay, let me get into this. Here we go. I'm talking La Nina, okay? Right now we're in a weak La Nina, right, Kelly?
Yep.
Okay, Kelly's playing along. I'll put her on camera one day. You'll see who she is. Yep. She's put up with, how many years you worked with me? 10. She says it feels like 30. Okay, so we're in a weak La Nina right now. That's right now. By November, we stay in a weak La Nina phase. El Nino if you're up here, neutral if you're in this area, and then obviously La Nina here. In December, we start to trend out of it, and then we're kind of heading toward a neutral phase by the end of the winter. So weak La Nina for a big chunk of the winter, and then we trended to a neutral phase as we end the winter. So why is this important? Because it's all part of my winter forecast. So we look back at the last 60 years. And in the last 60 years, we had 10 weak La Ninas, similar to what it looks like we're going to have this winter. So you always look at those situations, you try to determine, okay, what happened those years? Maybe that's a good indicator of what's going to happen this upcoming season. So for the winter, those 10, we had 6 of those winters were warmer than normal, 4 were cooler than normal. Rainfall, 5 were wetter than normal, 5 were drier than normal. Snowfall, 4 were above normal, 5 were below normal, and 1 was normal. What about freezes? 3 had more than normal freezes, 7 had fewer than normal freezes. So the evidence and the conclusion is completely, I mean, it's like it didn't make any sense at all. There's nothing I can draw on this information. There's nothing at all that, oh, it heavily leaned in this direction. We had a lot more snow, or we had a lot more cold, or we had a lot more rain. There was none of that. It was darn near 50-50 on everything. Snowfall, rainfall, temperatures. I mean, the only thing that was a little more conclusive was we had 7 fewer freezes than normal. So I threw all that out the window because it was inconclusive. And my conclusion is this, just looking at the latest model data as we head through winter, meteorological winter, December, January, and February, above normal temperatures, warmer than normal, below normal precip, drier than normal. That's my forecast as of today, October 1, this upcoming winter, warmer than normal and drier than normal. That's not breaking news because that's where we have been for the last month or so. So it looks like that trend continues. High today was 91. The normal is 84. The record's 102. The morning low finally in the 60s, just barely 69. The normal low is 63. Outside right now, it's 90. We have light winds out of the east-northeast at 5. From a pollen standpoint, ragweed still high, elm is moderate, and fungus is low. Clear skies across the entire state. That's what my forecast has tonight. 68 for the low. Tomorrow, sunshine, another warm day. We hit 92 tomorrow. There's the next 14 days. 80s, close to upper 80s, touching 90, 91, 92 through the weekend. There's that little bitty cool down. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. And then the following weekend, pretty similar to this weekend. Warm this weekend and warm the following weekend. Chris?
All right. Thank you, Pete.